moving parts are moving smoothly. Look at that. The artist, my wife, she can be happy now.
I'm property of Yahweh, a product of Yeshua. I'm property of Yahweh, a product of Yeshua.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. This is an informative video on how to set up a MEEDEN extra large. For all you artists out there, enjoy. So I keep doing it, not me.
What I'm doing right now is I'm setting up all my parts and grouping them into groups so I know all that I have.
Baby, are you helping Daddy? Yes, you are. Yeah.
So 8 screws, we go. Replace this. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same over on this side. We're gonna go ahead and put some wheels on this easel, and the way to do it is, let's get to it. Let's go. Okay, I need eyes. Which are the eyes? Ruby.
Yeah, if I had those manual tools, it would take forever to do this. Power tools?
Alright, I gotta put these things together. Just like that. Actually, go with that. Go with that. Alright. And this other guy, good. the longer side is the back side,
So the grooves
and then
need
the
to
shorter
be on the
side.
opposite side. They need
So
to
the
be
grooves
on the
need
front.
to be on the
So
opposite
the
side.
front is the short side. The grooves, which are right where my husband's fingers are, need
Yeah.
to be on the front side.
On the front side,
is
yes.
the short side. And the back side
Is
the
the longer
elongated
side.
that
Yeah.
has these beams of support.
Correct. So these arms, beams of support, I'm about to attach. I'm about to attach them at the bottom, because I attached them here, almost the middle of this bed, and so now I'm about to attach the bottom, which I need these for that. They should have like letters and such, so you're gonna know which ones they are. And at the bottom, the knobs go on the inside instead of the outside like everywhere else. I guess this is an important part. Is this knot washes are supposed to be directly on the knobs, and they go just like this. This is kind of important because I myself would not have known until I got into it. So you see this like square thingy here at the end of the head of the knot. When you are turning the knob to tighten it, you're supposed to tighten it such that this square thing is all the way into the wood. That's why they have it there. Lord have mercy.
So here's what your problem is with this right here. This needs to be going up and down.
Yes, so just.
So
just,
these are
just
meant
light.
to be they're meant to be not tight until I find the position that I want. That's why they're knobs.
Correct.
These are meant to be screwed and unscrewed 5 times a day.
Correct. So I guess these are just adjustable, and these are also adjustable.
Yep.
I need 4 Fs. Thank you, my love. Yeah, so this is attached to that at the back here with this short screws. The tag should tell you which screws to put in, just for like that. And then this piece. See, I knew it. These screws are dumb. Anyway, well, what I'm doing now is I attached that where the paints go, right here, and then I attach it to the spine, and then what I'm going to do is right now is I'm going to attach the spine to the bed, and this is how this is going to be done. Take your K, attach your K right underneath it, and basically I have my K attached. So just like that. So you have a knob K right here, and then you have a G knob under here. So basically 2 knobs under here and under here. So I think at this point we can go ahead and bring this thing back just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach here at the top this last piece, them. So now that you have this metal piece, which we put in right in here, we can go ahead and put the knob right over here. And then you can go ahead in between. Here you go. How about this? I almost jacked it up. Alright, so here's the most important part of this whole thing is assembling the spine and this part. These are the hardest that I have come across, and yes, because they're moving parts, and so you need to be very careful how you put this on the bed. So basically, when you attach this to this, do not use the power tools. Use the screwdriver they give you, or if you have a screwdriver, you basically barely need to put the screws on to when you're attaching the back of this to here, which I hope I can show you once I turn it aside. You don't want to, because this needs to be exactly where it is, because this needs to be in this groove exactly where they place it to be. So I already attached this to this barely with those screws, because they don't need to be holding this, because it'll be held by this too and the little metal piece that we put in. But I'm gonna take this thing out, the whole thing, and I'm gonna show you where you need to I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this off as well. And this is how you need to put this thing in. So you need to run it through this groove right here. To this groove right here, I needed to. Oh, by the way, can you help me?
Yeah.
Undo that right there.
Undo it?
Yeah, just unscrew it. And then push that metal down. Yep, push that piece the way down. Yeah. So this needs to run through there. They don't tell you that on the instructions. And then you need to make sure you. I hope they can see me here. This is the most important part of this whole thing.
I can see you, I promise you.
Okay. So basically, there's a groove right here, okay? And there's a groove right here. This groove's right here. This thing needs to be in this grooves, and this spine needs to be in this groove right here, in your number 7. So once you align and make sure this one is in and this one is running through the groove just like that, you've done everything right. And then what you need to do is you need to push it all the way through until this metal piece here in the back snaps just like that. Once it's snapped, you're locked in. So now these, you took this out from underneath here, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put this one back. And now you can go ahead and tighten it, not as tight as Alright. Oh, alright, and then last thing is we're gonna go ahead and attach this, and now again, like I said, the only part that should be moving is this part, which I already tightened mine just a little bit, but obviously you can unscrew that and you can kind of move it however you want. You could technically move this however you want, but I don't recommend it for now as far as what I know, because this thing is literally not attached to anything at all, and it's only in the groove, because the screws under here, they don't do nothing. Alright, so this piece right here is the one that will basically have everything like secured as far as your canvas, and that's the last thing we're going to put in, and that is it. I guess this can kind of move anywhere. I mean, this could technically move all the way down here. See that? So this also is a moving part. You can kind of move this any way you want. If you have a smaller canvas, if you have that canvas big like that, whatever, you get the idea. And I'm just gonna leave it up here. And that is basically it. So now we can turn it, flip it, and make sure every moving part is moving and nothing is like jerking or anything. And just make sure your knobs are at least tight enough. This 3 parts, and this is it. So another thing for observation, and that is critical, that I just now discovered, is these knobs here. I think we need to go ahead and tighten them as tight, not as tight as we can, but just snug enough to where these pieces go in, because this part is not moving at all. So moving things around. And like I said, you'll see this knob. See, this knob is moving, so you'll know this is a moving part. You can loosen that, tighten it, such and such. But so once you have it in the position that you want, see right now it's moving, but it's not settled. So if you want like that position, you just go ahead and tighten your stuff, right? And bam. Well, I think you need to tighten here as well. Here at the bottom, and here, and bam. And then you can put your stuff. And then, so, and yeah, you get the idea. Is you just want to make sure everything is right, and that's what I'm doing for myself. And voila, it looks cool.